And so I reached to my side pocket. I pulled my wand out and I said, "Lights! I have had enough of this." And then the lights started appearing. I stood to my feet. I said, "Tom, are you all right?" And as I looked around, I could see that Tom was what I had hit my head into. Tom jumped to his feet. "Tom, do you see him around?" Tom looked and said, "No, I don't see him anywhere." I looked. I quickly took my wand and I spun it around, putting out a shield to protect Tom and I, to make sure that nothing else would happen to us. And then Tom called out, "There he is! He's over there! Can you see him?" I took my wand out and I aimed it straight at him. "I banish you from this time and place! I banish you! Go back to the place from whence you came from! I banish you!" The poltergeist was flying in midair as a long purple light flew out of my wand and hit him in midair. Light was flashing from everywhere. And then wind started kicking up. It was spinning him in midair. I heard him cry. I heard him growl. And then a light had came off of his body, almost a force field around him, completely covering him. It began to glow more and more orange, brighter and brighter, and then he began to spin, and then he was like, "Aah!" And then he vanished. He was gone, and everything went dark. And then, in the darkness, I closed my eyes and I said, "Light!" And I listened very closely. All I could hear was the sound of boxes, lids falling around from all the wind that had stirred up and was now calming down. And now the room was illuminated. Once again I could see, but the poltergeist was not there. I now looked over to Tom. I said, "Are you all right?" He looked back at me and said, "What the hell was that?" I said, "That was a poltergeist." Tom said, "No, what's that in your hand?" I said, "Oh, that's my wand." Your wand? Why didn't you tell me we had that in the first place? Then we started seeing what looked like fog appearing all around us. No, it was apparitions. It was ghosts was starting to appear. Wait a minute, hang on, Tom. This may not be over. We started seeing one ghost, then 5, then 6 ghosts. They started all appearing, coming around, all around the shelves. So many that we couldn't see the shelf or any darkness anymore. And then I raised my wand, trying to think, what can I use with this many ghosts? I hadn't an idea. I hadn't a clue. I had never seen this many ghosts so quickly appear in front of me before. I raised my wand going, what spell could I possibly use that could take care of this situation? And then I saw a man. A man came walking out from the center of the ghost. He extended his hand. He was short. He was dressed up as if he was going out on the town. I soon recognized, wait, I know him. He works for the city. It was a maintenance man. And he said to me, thank you. Thank you for your help. We've been trying to get him for a while now. Until tonight, we didn't know what we were going to do or who we could turn to. We hadn't a clue. Thank you so much. Thank you for all your help. Is there anything we can do to possibly repay you for all your help here tonight? And then I looked at him and I said, well, you know, I would like to see around the place, if I could. And I do like plays. So we went and looked around, all around the schoolhouse. It's a very nice place. And we even looked out from the school bell tower and looked down on the neighborhood. And then we sat down and watched one of the best plays that I've seen in a very long time. You know, the acting was very good. It was very well rehearsed. Though it's haunted, huh? Well, sounds just right for me. That's my story. Don't forget to leave comments and subscribe. You know, I always keep saying to forget to say that. But subscribe, yes, and then we'll do more stories. So let us know what you think, and we'll see you next time. Well, good night. Was that scary? Okay, bye! See? I told you I had magic powers.